Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking to Mr. Justin Wolf. He is the project manager for the MoDOT North County project, and he's going to bring us up to date. They've had meetings all around, for the last several years they've had meetings, and now we're going to have another meeting to bring us up to date on what's going on. So tell us where we are in the project right now.
Okay, so the planning study has been completed. We completed that last year. And I'd like to thank everyone that did have a role in that planning study, especially Lisa Kuntz with MoDOT. She spearheaded the study, and we completed it last year. So we are moving out of the planning phase and into the project implementation phase. So that means we have money, like we have over $100 million programmed for this project in 2019. So we are going to be going into the design and construction aspect of this project.
Okay, so the environmental assessment, it's all been taken care of. All of the preliminary stuff's done as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, all the environmental is clear. We have what's called a finding of no significant impact that gives us the ability to move forward with our design and construction.
Okay, now the reason you're here is that you want to inform the public of this upcoming meeting and you want input, correct?
Yes, yes. We're having a public meeting this coming Tuesday, February 20th at the Hazelwood Civic Center East building off of Dunn Road from 4 to 6 p.m. And it's an open house style, so people can come, just drop by anytime they get a chance from 4 to 6. And we're going to be showcasing the project goals that we've established for the 270 project. And we're looking to get feedback from the community on these project goals. And we'll also be able to talk a little bit about the project funding and how the funding scenarios impact the duration of the project and the phasing of the project. So we're really wanting to get the public out just to inform them of where we're at right now and what we're doing here in the future.
Okay, so what, besides coming to the meeting and asking questions, is there anything else the public can do to get involved in this?
Yes, we've just created a website. It's www.I-270north.org. So they can go to that website, and we're just starting that website. So there is some information on there, and they can review all of the environmental assessment information on there. But really, the idea is if people want to get involved, to come to the public meeting, or they can email MoDOT, call 1-888-ASK-MoDOT, and they can learn about the project from there. But we'd really like to get people out next Tuesday, and so we could show them the goals and get their feedback, get their ideas, and just make sure that we're on the same page with the community.
Okay. For those who may not know about the project, and it would be strange that people wouldn't know about it, but just in case, where does the project start, where does it end, and what does MoDOT plan to accomplish? Okay,
so that we'll go back to the environmental assessment. So the environmental assessment assessed Interstate 270 all the way from Interstate 70 to the Chain of Rocks Bridge. So they completed the assessment for that entire section, and that's what we're focused on. Now, we are looking at where to focus our efforts into which section to start first, because some areas are more deteriorated, the infrastructure has gotten worse in some areas versus others, and there's also more congestion issues in some areas and safety issues in other areas. So we're trying to figure out exactly where we're going to focus our energy and where to spend this first over $100 million in this first phase.
Okay.
But ultimately, that's the project limits, is from 70 to the Chain of Rocks.
Okay. And now, once you've completed the part where people come out and you have your meetings and all of that, when do you anticipate, beginning?
Construction?
Construction,
Construction, we're looking at possibly, I think, as early as 2020 having really heavy construction.
Okay.
I really would encourage the public to come out early on so that they don't wait till the construction aspect of this project, that they're involved while we're doing the design. They can see the design as we go along, and they can hear about the process that we're using to implement this project. So, I don't anticipate heavy construction until 2020, possibly some in 2019, but we really would like to get people involved now versus waiting until they see shovels in the ground.
Okay. And of course, being the project manager, has anything been let yet?
No. So really, as the project manager, I've been able to get a consultant on board to help MoDOT develop preliminary plans.
Okay.
So there's a consultant that's working on traffic modeling, developing the preliminary plans. So we're making progress towards that. And then right now, one thing we'll be talking about at the public meeting is some different funding scenarios, because MoDOT is pursuing additional funds for this project with the hope that we could accelerate the project and get a larger project here this first phase. So, we have to wait and see how the funding, the infrastructure plan works out. It's a federal grant that we've applied for, and we won't know the answer for the next few months. So there's a lot dependent on that, and we'll talk a lot about that at the public meeting. But I anticipate that we'll learn about that, and that will really solidify what this project is going to be.
So you'd be looking for some advice on how to get money as well, I guess.
MoDOT is an implementing agency. If we can get the money, we can deliver a project. We can get the plans out there, have it bid on, and deliver a great project. And that's our goal. Right now, we're looking at different delivery methods for this project. We are considering a delivery method similar to the I-64 project, a design-build method. So we haven't made a final determination on whether that's the right method for this project, but we're kind of zoning in on whether to do a design-build or a normal design-bid-build project.
Okay. Sounds like we pretty much touched on just about everything. Is there anything else you want to say or talk about?
I'm here really to encourage people to come out this coming Tuesday. It's an open house style, so just drop by. Again, it's the Hazelwood Civic Center East from 4 to 6 p.m. Drop by. We want to show the project goals and get feedback from the community on the goals, so that we know that we're on the same page with the community, and we know that the community understands what's going on in the next stages on this project.
Okay. And again, if they can't make it, they can go to
www.I-270north.org.
Okay. And there you have it, folks. And we're going to get this to you as quickly as possible. Hopefully you will go out and let your thoughts be known, and it will get implemented. We can get this thing on the road and get it done. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.